Forget what's hiding in your kitchen or lurking beneath a lake. Today we look at the one place we think we know best, the sky. We're talking about strange lights, booming sounds, and massive shapes seen by pilots that make absolutely no sense. We head to the coast of California for the story of a fleet of objects that had to be seen to be believed. July 2019. Air traffic control near Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX, is jammed with reports. Multiple commercial pilots are reporting a series of silent, glowing objects gliding over the Pacific Ocean. When air traffic controllers looked at their radar, nothing was there. These objects, maybe 7 or 8 of them, were totally silent and looked like little balls of fire just floating. This is the stuff of Hollywood movies, but it was happening right next to one of the world's busiest airports. So what was it? Not a flock of birds, because the objects were glowing and they were silent. Not drones, which would register on radar and make some noise. The first thing you check in cases like this is atmospheric conditions. The objects appeared right after sunset, when the air has cooled but is still incredibly humid. We looked at the flight paths and, most importantly, the altitude. Dr. Oluseye's team ran a simulation and found an incredibly simple answer. The glowing orbs were the headlights of a cargo ship far out on the Pacific, but refracted and magnified by a dense layer of cool, humid air, an atmospheric illusion known as superior mirage. The light was bent, stretched, and multiplied by the air, turning a single set of ship lights into a silent, ghost fleet of UFOs. Our verdict? A collective case of atmospheric misidentification. The ghost fleet? Debunked. Next, we travel the globe for a mystery you can't see, but you can definitely hear. In places like India, New Jersey, and Ireland, people reported a massive concussive boom. It sounds like an explosion. It feels like an earthquake, but nobody can find the source. We call them skyquakes. The confusing thing about skyquakes is that they're almost always reported on calm days. No thunder, no lightning. Seismic detectors don't pick up an earthquake. And yet, this massive energy signature just hits. People are convinced a plane has crashed or a military base is testing a secret weapon. So what's causing these phantom booms? Let's rule out the obvious. Not a sonic boom from a jet, which would be linked to a known flight path. Not an explosion, which would leave a debris field. We've nailed 2 probable culprits. First, bolides. That's a large meteor that explodes in the upper atmosphere. It generates a massive energy wave, but it's too high up to be seen. Second, and more commonly in coastal areas, are ocean waves. Wait, ocean waves? How can water make a noise that sounds like a bomb? Under certain conditions, a large wave can crash down with enough force to create an air pressure pulse that travels inland. It's like a focused punch of sound. Our verdict? A collective case of acoustic misinterpretation. The skyquakes, explained by bolides and big waves. Our last mystery takes us to the skies over Illinois. The case that convinced the most hardened skeptics that something is up there. January 2000, around 4 a.m., a massive V-shaped object glides silently over multiple cities. Hundreds of people, police officers, farmers, truck drivers, all report the same thing. It was enormous, slow-moving, and silent. This case is compelling because of the sheer number and quality of the witnesses. This wasn't one drunk guy in a field. This was multiple police departments watching it for over an hour. They said it was the size of a football field. It had huge white lights on the corners and a large red light in the center. Why wasn't this a military craft? Experts immediately checked the logs. The Air Force denied any aircraft, experimental or otherwise, was in the area at that time. What rules out almost everything is the silence. A massive aircraft, even a prototype, is going to displace a huge amount of air. It would have roared, but dozens of witnesses confirm it made absolutely no noise. It floated, then suddenly it just zipped off. The object was visible for so long and seen by so many trained observers that misidentification, a group of distant planes, a cluster of balloons, was ruled out almost immediately. Whatever it was, it didn't use conventional propulsion, and it didn't belong to any nation. After multiple investigations, dozens of witness statements, and countless hours of research, no conventional explanation, military or otherwise, has ever stuck. So what are we looking at? Until we get clear footage or concrete evidence, I am prepared to call the Illinois Black Triangle a genuine, unexplained phenomenon. We might have explained the ghost fleet in the skyquakes, but the Black Triangle remains a massive question mark hanging silently above us.